Alright, welcome back to Y Sky Garage. On this episode, I show you the beginning of our roof rack for our F350. I wasn't really going to do this for a while, but Orchard Supply, if you don't know, is closing down all their stores. So I went in there and all the steel was actually 50% off. So I picked up a bunch of random pieces and I think I got pretty much everything I need to put together a roof rack. I got it all for just under $100. So we'll go ahead and see what I can mock up and then go from there. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. And we got a lot more videos coming this way. Sit back and enjoy the video. Alright, so I didn't really have a plan for this roof rack. I've been wanting to build one for a while, so I knew I kind of wanted it to be about 4 feet wide by 4 feet long. So I picked up a bunch of this 1-inch square tube, and basically I'm just putting it together as I go, didn't draw anything up, and that's just the way I build things. So right here I'm squaring everything up for the base of the roof rack, and then I'll come in later with some 1/2-inch square tubing and put that together as the cross beams, I guess you'd say. So right here I'm installing a 1-inch square tube to be a crossbar that's going to support all the 1/2-inch square tubing. The other ones are going to be running perpendicular to this. So I go ahead and tack up the first side, and then right here I'm checking to make sure everything was square. But the bar on the side was warped a little bit, so I had to find another piece to kind of wedge it out to make it fit where I needed it to, so I could get it welded in place. And then it was time to add in all the 1/2-inch square tubing. So this is what I have so far, just the platform built. These ones drop down a little bit, so everything that I strap down in here will sit on those bars. I'm gonna make sure I have enough room for the sunroof to tilt up, and then I'll be building rails that come up on the side, along the back, and then a cage across the front. That's gonna house 4 9-inch round off-road lights. Just the bottom half of the rack done. and I have this metal left to build basically what's going to be the cage that goes up probably 3-4 inches and then goes around the entire top of the rack. And then I think I'm going to have bars coming off either side a little bit up here to mount the lights across the front here. So that's when we use these long ones for the side and then these ones to connect in here. So I'm going to go ahead and mock that up and see how it looks. Alright, so I don't think that looks too bad. This is probably how I'll do it, about 4 inches up. So yeah, I think I'll weld that top part up, and then I haven't figured out what I'm going to put in for the connecting pieces here. I might just use this piece of what is it, inch by 1.25 inch steel, and I'll just cut strips to go up here along the side. I'll be building a cage for the lights that will mount in between these here that hang out the front, and the lights will be mounted right around there. So I'm going to go ahead and put all this together and see how it looks. Alright, so I don't exactly have a flat workspace in here. As you can see, it's just a dirt floor with all these bumps and things everywhere. So I'm trying to mock everything up on the plywood best way I can. And everything looks pretty square right here, so I'm going to go ahead and tack it together. Alright, so I got all that welded together. I'm going to go ahead and bring down the welds, clean them up a little bit, and then I'll tack it up to the top part and to the bottom part and see how it looks on the truck. Alright, so that's about how it's going to sit. Right in between those two bars that extend out front, we're going to have the 4 9-inch off-road circular lights. And I think that'll work pretty well. Tomorrow we're going to work on getting this rack finished welded up. We'll make the cage for the lights up front, and we'll see if we can get it bolted up to the roof of the truck. So, if you like the video, comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.